Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from a snowy Paycor Stadium. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, check. Ready.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
1st and 10.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
Here's 1st and 10.
line.
Hey.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Bengals 7, Packers nothing.
Seven-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Into the secondary. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Point after. Coming up here. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Fields. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Don't jump.
To throw is Fields. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Packers.
That's another.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The RPO, that one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. 319, get that.
Fields now on 2nd down. This one caught at the floor. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
That ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break. Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot He took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for a
That catch number 40 on the season for him. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Moosey, Chase.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. There he goes again. And they will finally run him down. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a run going left. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So after 1, all even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On the check. Ready. 60 by 6. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly...
And he will score again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 21, Packers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, sir.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Fields now. The second down throw is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, son. 58, here's that.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
319, just that. Extend.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line.
Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
That's good.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the
What we're seeing here in this
15-yard
first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's close to another first down, as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Cowboy Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Down. Bronco 80.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
On the ground, it's Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. They'll work now on second and 4.
60-by-6.
Brings up second and 4. At the Packers' 26-yard line.
Now give on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Ready? Break.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A 4-yard gain.
Now a timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Got it. Ready?
From the 1, second and goal.
Come on. Go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
That's the score. Bengals 28, Packers 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Yeah! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
Another run here for Robinson. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
Second down. It's Fields. There's Kraft, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Fields going to look to run this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 46, here's second and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, Fields. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Packers first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
That's another Packers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
24 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Here we go.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Now a handoff, running right. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This field pretty slick now. That picked up only about 3 yards.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Okay, break.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. This throw left side is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Here we go. We're good.
Play action now for Fields. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Roll Otunze. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Packers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here we go, Sit.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Blue 58, Blue 58, start. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
319, can I see that?
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Can I?
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down. Tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Here we go, son. Go.
He's got it at the 7. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down.
This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 56 yards. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal.
Ready. Let go.
He'll get this out wide. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Packers 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. On the run to the right. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Dogs up. Ready? Right.
Fields from the gun on third down. Open man, left side. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for.
brings up second.
And it'll lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. Deputy Lions.
Here's Brown. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards. Second down, they need 7. A carry here for Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now, Fields.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll come up now for second down.
Here you go, Scott. Got it.
This a design run with Fields. He gets free inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.